Hello everyone and welcome back to Pronunciation with Emma. In this video we're going to be looking at the ah sound. So many of you watching this are probably thinking, ah, that's not a difficult sound to make, Emma, why are you doing a video about this sound? That's because for many speakers, they either don't have this sound in their language or they pronounce it as an eh. So for example, German speakers or Russian speakers, instead of saying mat, they say met. There's no problem with that, but if you do want to get the British accent spot on, then this is something you can work on. Although, it's not a major problem if you do say met, so don't worry. So let's look at how we pronounce this sound, then we'll look at some words, and then we'll practice some sentences together. So the sound is very open, ah, ah. Let's just compare it to eh for a moment, because this is where people get a bit confused. Ah, eh, eh. So you see my mouth is a lot more open when we get to that ah sound. Ah, eh, ah. For example, apple, apple. Careful, not apple, apple. There's no problem with that. In South Africa, they would pronounce it that way. So if you're aiming for a South African accent, I mean, go for it. But if you're aiming for a standard British accent, I mean, RP, then apple would be the one to use. The next one, ant, ant, not ent, ent, ant. Very open and very short as well. I hear a lot of students kind of lengthening this vowel and saying like ant, ant, or apple. It's very short. Apple, ant. The next one, actor, actor. Notice I don't pronounce that R. We have a schwa there. T. Actor, actor. Mat, mat. Not to be confused with met. Met, mat, mat. Another one is cat, cat, ket, cat. And the last one, fat, fat. Now this ah sound doesn't appear at the end of words, but if you do find that it does, let me know in the comments, because I've been searching high and low for a word that ends with ah, and I can't find one, so there are no final position words in this video for this sound. So just for those who are still a little bit confused about that ah and eh sound, you are very welcome to skip ahead to the sentences if you don't have a problem with this. This part of the video is just for you. Let's have a look at some minimal pairs with ah and eh. Mat, met, pat, pet, sat, set. So you can watch that part again if you need to practice and repeat. However, right now I'm going to jump to the sentences. So the first sentence, a very typical one that we find in many textbooks for this sound. The cat sat on the mat. The cat sat on the mat. The cat sat on the mat. And the next one, the apple looks bad. The apple looks bad. The apple looks bad. That's the end of another pronunciation video. I hope you've enjoyed it and you've learned something new. If you have, don't forget to press the like button down below and also subscribe to my channel. I bring out videos every single Friday. But if you hit that bell icon, you will be notified as to when I post a new video. I hope you have a fantastic week and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.